right, welcome to Sin Bin Stream. Tonight, or this afternoon, in NHL playoff hockey action, we start out, excuse me, with the Carolina Hurricanes at the Philadelphia Flyers in Game 4 of their second round Eastern Conference Series. Flyers looking to avoid a sweep, and the Hurricanes looking to advance to the second round and be the first team to go 8-0 in the playoffs just in that first and second round since it became best of 7 in both the first. It was already in the second, but in additionally into the first round. All right, let's get an audio check on Twitch real quick. We are good. And whoops, let me adjust the camera. I think I really botched the camera. I need to shrink this a little bit too, not so wide. I think that's better. Whoop. Need to move the tablet back a little. I don't know what. I totally botched this camera. All right, let's check the audio real quick. All right, now I got to fix my chat. Come on. Yeah, I pushed back the start time. I saw at the top of the hour that they weren't starting until 6:15, so started 6:15 Eastern local, but 5:15 Central. So I pushed back from 5:05 to 5:10. All right, I think that is good. I don't know. I'm trying to. Can't seem to get the baseball and the hockey puck where I want it close enough. All right, hope you're doing well. Hello, Derek. Go Flyers. Just win this. Yeah, one at a time. Can't do a reverse sweep without winning Game 4. One at a time. I wouldn't mind this series going a little longer because I'll be rooting for whoever ends up winning Montreal, Buffalo. I guess, I can cue up the anthem real quick. Yeah, they haven't started it. I got time. All right, let's start the anthem. I think, yep, they just started. Let me see if it's working too, real quick. Wait. I didn't unmute it, I bet. Dang it. Sorry about that. Screwed up. All right, pardon me, messed up the anthem. All right, let's get the starting goalies during the anthem here. Wait, did I forget to? I did. I'm distracted. All right, it is Frederick Anderson in net for the Canes, backed up by Bussy. Vladar, backed up by Urson. Riley, Delorier, Kotkaniemi, and Kochetkov scratched for the Canes, and for the Flyers, they've got a ton, but Noah Cates, Grabenkin, Michkov, Juleson, Tippett, the big one, are all out. Random Aussie, 8:15 in the morning, Sunday morning in Australia. What's up? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a great weekend. And I need to bring up the hockey score thing, and I need to fix my schedule too. Oh, shoot. All right, we got the score thing up. They got gritty, and I don't know, they just push the lever. They make a goalie stick look like a lever, and they push it. And all right, so I suppose we're almost ready. Yeah, we're past what was supposed to be the start time. But I am a little bit behind thanks to being on HBO Max instead of through cable on TNT. Oh, wonderful. They missed the opening draw. Oh, what a great start we're off to. Oh, the Flyers get it out of their own zone and dump it in from the red line. Carolina had it in their own defensive zone initially. Canes in white, left to right. Flyers in orange, right to left. To the red line and dumped in. You can't make this stuff up. Hey, Kieran, what's up with you? I'm good. Thanks for asking. Hope everybody is doing well, watching, chatting. Thank you so much for being here. And we will not be preempting NHL playoffs for WNBA anymore. I made a mistake Friday night, apparently. Though I did enjoy the Valkyries win last night. Up ahead by the Flyers, Konechny in the near corner. Battle for the pucks. Hall gets it, but not out. And it's sent around by the Flyers. That looks like a glove save by not Bussy, Anderson. But that was off target. There's no way that was a shot. Anderson 7-0 in the playoffs. 1.02 goals against. Missed. Vladar is 4-5, 2.11 goals against, 9.21 save percentage. He does have 2 shutouts. I think Anderson probably does it as well. Excuse me. All right. Back underway. Flyers have it. Far circle. Shot. Saved by Anderson. Centering pass. Couldn't get through. Wrap around. No good. Another tap behind the net. And the Carolina does not. Now they have it. They'll get it out. Sent ahead. Off the far boards. Aho stops. Passes. Off the stick of Jarvis. Flyers don't get it out yet. Now they do. To the neutral zone. And dumped in, and they'll head for a line change. That was Forrester on the dump in. Behind the net, Nikishin leaves it for Gostisbehere. Under 18 to go here. Still waiting. Gostisbehere brings it up. Over to the far side. Blake with the puck. Far corner. Pass gets tipped out by the Flyers to the red line. Still battling for it by the benches. And the Flyers take it in their own zone. Now Stan Coven gets it for the Canes, but I think we got a whistle for a Carolina offside. 17-16 to go in the first. 1 shot on goal for Philly. All right. They're going to miss a draw while they're showing the replay and now showing the bench. Yep, false start. If they hadn't had a false start, they would have missed it. Flyers with the puck in their own zone. Send it out into the near boards behind the Carolina net. Miller sends it to the neutral ice. Flyers dump it in and they have to tag up. Chatfield cross ice up the far boards for the Canes. Now they dump it in. Chased by Robinson, sent behind the net into the far corner. Now back behind the net. Back to the blue line for Chatfield. And now a whistle, probably puck went into the netting above the glass. 16:39. Still 1-0 the shots. Doing good. Plus 13 just got back from singing. Oh, cool. Watch mom sing. Oh, awesome. Practice driving. Nice. Oh, you're doing Celsius? Yeah. Arcarino. Hello, Sinbin. Hello. Yeah. You're saying hello, Sinbin. I should be saying hello, Arcarino. Face off. And pass tipped into the far boards. Blue line keeper just wide into the near boards. And sent behind the net. Flyers trying to dig it out. It's Ristolainen. Centering pass sent wide on a shot, I think by Martinuk, probably. Yep, Martinuk. Jarvis towards the net. That puck is frozen by Vladar. 16 minutes. We've played 4 minutes of the first period. No score. No, my mother's passed away. I'm taking my wife out for dinner. Lunch. Yeah. Both my parents passed away about what we got? We got over 5 years ago now. But yeah. Thanks for asking. No problem. You didn't know. All right, back underway. Sent to the near boards. Miller dumped it in. Jarvis couldn't get there in time. Flyers saucer it to Forrester. And now it's dumped in by Martone, but quickly the Canes send it out. Behind their own net, that would be Drysdale for the Flyers. Behind the net again after a pass. Now still waiting for a breakout. Still waiting. Pass to the near side. And sent to the red line. No. That was dumped in by Zegras. I think the rest of the Flyers probably went for a line change. Skated out and sent ahead. And dumped in again by the Flyers. Into the far corner. Stan Coven gets it to Hall. Hall passes to Blake. Blake over to Chatfield. Chatfield dumps it in from the red line. Stan Coven chasing in the far corner. Ristolainen there. Sanheim as well. Dumped into the near corner. And Chatfield sends it around to Blake. Behind the net, Hall to the far corner. Blue line to the near side. Chatfield shot must have been tipped into the netting above the glass. 14-18 remaining in the first period here. 4-1 shots now. Flyers had the first shot on goal. It's been 4 straight for the Canes, but no real great scoring chances, I would say, thus far. All right, face off. And kept in, sent around to the far corner. Can't see who's trying to dig it out. I guess it's Carrier. Robinson, let's see, back out by the Flyers to the neutral ice, but Slavin's there first, but the puck is the Nope, Flyers are offside. That's what I thought. And that'll take us to the first media timeout at under 14. Again, the Canes lead the series 3-0. Looking to close out the Flyers. Flyers looking to extend it to a 5th game, which would be in Raleigh, North Carolina. Yes, I need to work on my schedule, but we have a final in the NBA in Cleveland. The Cavaliers won by 7, 116-109 over the Pistons. Pistons still lead that series 2-1. Thunder, Lakers in a little over 2 hours. Game 3 of that series. And Thunder lead 2-0 in that one. Let's see. Let's see what else is going on. Yeah, they got destroyed, the Aces, on their ring ceremony day. Wings beat the Fever 107-104. Mercury destroyed the Aces. It was a 6-point first quarter game, and then 21 by halftime, and they poured it on. 99-66. Dream against the Lynx in Minneapolis, and Sky at Fire in Portland, 7 and 8 o'clock tonight. And I would get this game locally on the Sky. That's the only way I get anything off of NBA TV or USA Network. USA Network, NBA TV not carried as part of the package, the League Pass, I mean, and neither is USA, and USA not carried on Peacock for some reason. Cavs won to get back in the series. Yeah, 2-1 in that series. All right, we have a face-off pass to the near side. Jankowski, but now the Flyers send it up the far boards. Taken away by the Canes. And it's into the far boards. Neutral ice, now back in their own zone. Pass ahead. And it's, again, Ristolainen for the Flyers. Passes to the far side. Under 13:30 to go. And now Carolina has it behind their own net. Gostisbehere waiting. Gostisbehere, now they work it up the near boards. Sent ahead, far circle shot. Too wide into the near boards. Sent around. And Aho passes to the blue line. They send it around to Jarvis. Near corner, still working on it. Jarvis passes. They centered it, but it went through to the far boards. Kept in at the blue line. Dumped into the near corner. Aho. They get it in the near circle. To the point. Miller's shot wide. Rebound tipped out by the Flyers. Kane send it in again. Now Aho sends it out to the neutral ice. And, well, Blake couldn't do anything with it. Both teams finishing up a line change. Zegras centers it. Forrester shot and a goal. The Flyers lead 1-0 on a goal by Forrester. Nice assist on a pass by Zegras. And it is 1-0. Flyers fans, we finally have something to cheer about here. They lead 1-0. Forrester from Zegras and Martone. This is Forrester's first goal of the playoffs. Shot from the high slot. Terrible camera work. It looks like it may have gone 5-hole. It looks like it went blocker side. Yeah. Oh, first career postseason goal as well for Forrester. And it gives the Flyers a 1-0 lead as they look to extend the series and not get eliminated. All right, Flyers at the neutral ice, taken away by Robinson. It's in the near corner. Forrester trying to dig it out along with, let's see. Now the Canes send it to the blue line. Chatfield kept it in. And it's in the near corner for Carrier. Carrier, ooh, looked like he got high sticked. No call on the Flyers. Maybe I didn't. Maybe that wasn't. Saucered out to neutralize by the Flyers. This is far. Oh, they waved off icing at the last second. Chatfield battling Martone. I guess because Martone got there in time. Stahl takes it out over the red line. Passes to the far boards. And Ehlers couldn't do anything with it. They send it out. Collision at center ice. Canes have the puck, dump it in from the red line. Under 11 to go in the first period. Ehlers centered it for Stahl, but couldn't settle the puck, and it's sent out by the Flyers. And sent ahead. Taken away again by the Flyers and dumped in. Walker behind the Canes net, his own net, passes to, it looks like he's with Miller. Miller sends it. It's taken right back behind the net again. Has to be a forward because I see Walker. Sent to the neutral ice. Svechnikov passes to the far boards. Ooh, somebody drilled by the Flyers bench. They're already up. Dumped. Nope, not dumped in. Taken away by the Carolina. Aho with the puck. Blue line pass. Gostisbehere a shot. Glove save held on by Vladar. At 9:56, a little bit of pushing and shoving. Under 10, media timeout. 1-0 Flyers. Forrester. Oh, it went glove side. And then it like shot around the net to the blocker side. That's like, I don't know why TNT didn't show that replay first if they had it. It's so strange how they broadcast a game. Thunder are too much for the Lakers to handle. Lakers have played decent. Just Thunder are better. Yeah. Yep. Hey, Ronald Duffney. What's up? About time, Forrester. Yep. I think it went glove side. I don't know. It was really hard to see, but on that last replay, it looked like it may have skipped. Maybe it got tipped by maybe a defenseman and went in blocker side or glove side. Yeah, I was not blocker. I was wrong on blocker. Yeah, it was a nice, very nice patience there by Zegras to wait for Forrester to get there. Ooh, let's go Flyers, says John Burton. Welcome. Sean Montgomery, greetings everyone. Yes, greetings to you. Thank you. Yeah, yes, they need the next 4. That is true. Huh? Okay. Okay. Not sure what you mean by that, but yes, I'm tired. Yes, I'm battling allergies. I thought I showed enthusiasm there for the Flyers' goal. I mean, I am rooting for the Canes. I wouldn't mind the series going longer, though. It would help out who I hope wins. The winner of Buffalo, Montreal. Great, we got a side-by-side picture, and we're waiting on the draw in the far circle. Long shot into the near boards. And near corner. Sent behind the net. Still the Canes puck. Jankowski to Robinson. Near side. Now back to Robinson behind the net. Looking towards the crease. Frozen puck, I guess, by Vladar. Yep, they whistled it at 9:30 to go in the first. 7-3 the shots. Yeah, they just showed that same. I didn't see the whole replay. Oh, I forgot to do the visualizer. I'll try to remember to that. Face off, far circle, shot, blocked. Flyers sent it to the neutral ice. Picked up and sent in by Nikishin. Behind the net in the far corner. Sent to the neutral ice. And, well, they're going to have to retreat to their own zone. That's Nikishin behind his net. Takes a hit by the Flyers. That was Hathaway. Now they're regrouping in their own zone. Pass ahead by Ehlers. Tipped away by the Flyers. That is Zegras with the puck. Centering it. Got away from Martone. Jarvis sends it to the neutral ice. Yeah, we got a Flyers penalty coming up. Looked like somebody got dragged down. And they will pull the goalie for the extra attacker. And now they just sent it in. And it'll be touched up by Vladar at 8:28. Carolina to the power play. All right, Martone hooking is the call, and Carolina heads to the 5-on-4. Yeah, it looked like a trip more than a hook. And that wasn't the one I saw. Somebody else got knocked down. I assumed that was the call. Dan, what's up? Yeah, I hear you. I kind of want that too because I want the winner of Buffalo Montreal to beat Carolina. And, yeah, if they sweep, they're going to have a ton of rest. They're going to complete 4 games before game 3 of that series, which is nuts because they started last Saturday. Cleared down the length of the ice by the Flyers. 1:45 to play on the power play. Nope, I knew that was going to send it too far ahead. There we go. 8 minutes left first period. 1.5 on the Kane power play. Far circle to the near side. Gostish Bear. Now to the far circle again. Shot too wide or high into the near boards. 10th in the playoffs on power play. I missed the numbers. 3 for something for Carolina. Svechnikov's shot was wide from the near circle. Shot from the slot. Broke a stick for the Flyers. Forward properly handed his stick to the defenseman. That's what you got to do. Gostish Bear passes near side for Aho towards the net. Sent wide behind the net. And kept in. Pass, I think, hit that broken stick, and then the Flyers cleared it. 7 minutes remaining in the first, 30 seconds on the Carolina power play. Doesn't look like they've gotten a shot on goal during this power play. Oh, Flyers took it at the red line and dumped it in again. 15 seconds to go. Time for maybe one rush. Miller finally passes it to the far boards. 7 seconds. They lost the puck immediately. Miller at the red line turns it over. Forrester dumps it in. We're back to 5-on-5. So Not a good power play by Carolina. Puck went into the netting above the glass at 6:23. We're not due for a media timeout till under 6. Habs played outstanding last night. Yep. Yeah, I know. Me too. Or I wish it was at least the Western Conference Finals. Yep. At least it's not first round. That's all. Oh, you're fine, Connor. No worries. Don't worry about it. Yeah, that's fine. Still waiting on this next draw. All right, hold on. I will. I've checked Gosh Despair. That's how you say it. I promise you, Connor. I've looked it up. It's Gosh Despair. Shot saved by and into the near boards and sent out. Behind the net. And Flyers can't get it out of their zone. Now at the blue line. Return pass. 5:55 to go. First period. Up the middle. Far circle missed on the pass. Barkey looking. Drops it for Sanheim. Ooh, somebody crashed into the net. We got a penalty coming up. There was a Flyer and a Cane in the net at 5:34. It appears to be Barkey. Okay, we don't need the goal cam to see Barkey trying to get out of the net. Good save by Anderson off the shoulder. Konechny had a good shot. We've got a penalty on Martinook. So the Flyers head to the power play after the under 6 media timeout. Again, Martinook. So the Flyers head to the power play. Both the Flyers and the Canes have the honor of having one goalie to win the Conn Smythe in their rookie year. Yeah. A goalie? Yeah. A good rookie goalie for the Hurricanes and or the Flyers. Yeah, I'm blanking. It can't be a Hartford Whaler, I assume. Yeah, exactly, Dan. Yep. Yeah. Bernie Perranti. There you go. Hi, Sean. Yeah. Pretty sure. I don't know. I'm just blanking on any goalies at the moment, to be honest. See, Gauze. Okay, I guess it's Gauze Tishbear. What was I saying? Gosh, Tishbear. Gauze Tishbear. Good Lord. I swear I looked this up. Gauze Tishbear. How is it gauze? Gauze Tishbear. I guess I've been saying it wrong. I thought I had looked it up. Tishbear I knew was right, but I goofed on the gauze. Gauze Tishbear. Gauze Tishbear. Jeez Louise. All right, I was wrong. I was saying ga instead of gaw. Full start on the draw. Still waiting. What was the call? They never showed it. Well, interference. It was that play that ended up with them both in the goal. It's cleared down the length of the ice by Carolina. All right, picked up by Drysdale. Drysdale drops it back. Konechny passes. No, not Konechny. Zegras. Now Konechny in the near corner. Chatfield digging it out too. Konechny. We're just wasting time. I mean, Carolina's fine with that. Finally, Forrester digs it out, gets it to the far side, far circle, down low. Shot Oh, tipped wide off the post. And Slavin clears it. Carolina catches a break. 7 for the shots. Maybe he tipped it before it hit the post. I saw the ref wave it. Under a minute on the power play remains. And Carolina gets it out. Red line. Aho into the O-zone. Pass to Miller. Miller sends one that did not get through. 4:15 to go. First period. Pass to the near side. Nope. Taken away by Carolina and cleared again. 30 seconds to go on the Philadelphia power play. Picked up. Nope. We got a whistle at 4:02. Where did it hit then? It was in the near boards. Not sure why. Yeah. Zegras sent it. Yep, he hit it off the post, and then the rebound got tipped up in the air. Chatfield, I thought, hit it with a high stick. Maybe he swung and missed, though. Kind of strange they didn't blow that play dead. Face off. Chatfield couldn't get it out. Kept in at the blue line. Martone sent it behind the net into the far corner. Jankowski gets there and sends it out. Brought up now by Drysdale and dumped in. That'll do it. We're back to 5-on-5. Still 1-0 Flyers. And pass ahead for Carolina. Neutral zone. Dump in. They head for a line. Nope. Offsides. At 3:23. Yeah, well, I was so certain I had looked it up and had it right, but I guess, who knows? They may have changed it too. I swear, maybe somebody corrected it. Ron Hextall and, Frederick Anderson, current gains. Yeah, Hextall's a good guess. All right, Flyers send it in. Near corner. Sent behind the net. Ooh. Nikishin got hit. Still battling for the puck. Sent up the far boards, but not out. Kept in by the Flyers at the blue line. Behind the net for Konechny. Back to the blue line. Kept in by Bump. Sent to the near corner. And neutral ice out of the reach of Taylor Hall. Taken by... Oh, crud. Who is that? Why am I blanking? Sanheim. Finally, the Flyers get it to neutral ice. And it's picked up by Miller in his own zone. Near side, Walker sends it to neutral ice. Taken away and dumped in by Forrester for the Flyers. Miller can't get it away. Flyers keeping it at the blue line. Long shot, tipped, rebound. Miller gets to it. That was a nice shot by Sealer from the blue line. Tough hit there. Wow, along the boards as Svechnikov took one. All right, in their own zone. Kane send it out to the neutral ice. And sent around behind the net to the far side. Near corner. And Ehlers with it. Leaves it at the blue line for... Let's see. Now a shot from the near side by Chatfield. Now it's drawing a blank on Jordan Stahl. All right. Sent out by Zegras to the neutral ice. Flyers getting a line change. Pass to Chatfield. Chatfield returns it. He is out there, looks like with Slavin. It's dumped in by Carolina. We got a whistle, though. At 59.2. 59 for Philly is Oliver Bonk. B-O-N-K. Yeah, I don't notice him getting the puck a lot. Gotta say. Wonder if he's any relation to Radek Bonk, former senator. High draft pick. Wasn't, much of a career, though. Just, also based on where he was picked. Like first round. All right, Chatfield passed it. It's sent out. Near side now. Backhander by Slavin was wide. Robinson couldn't dig it out. Back to their own neutral ice. Back to Nikishin. Or their own defensive zone, pardon me. And this is going to be icing on the Canes at 37.2. Radek is his father. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was wondering. I mean, with a name like Bonk. I don't know how common that is. Oliver's a high pick too. Okay, gotcha. Ow, my knee. I don't know if Bonk played for anybody other than Ottawa. I would have to look that up. All right, Zegras battling Nikishin. It's into the far side. Trying to get it out was Carrier. Near side, Jankowski to the near corner. Knocked out by the Flyers. They got a 2-on-1 if they hustle. Far circle. Return to the near circle. Sent wide or saved. I think it was wide. Save. And what happened? Do we have... No, we have time left. Collision with the goalie. 1.6 seconds to go. That was very bizarre. Goztishper was the only guy back on that 2-on-1, and they sent it high. Dvorak made a nice cross-ice pass, but Konechny just sent it wide. He kind of ran out of room. He tipped another one, then he was behind, and Anderson put his arm on his arm. I guess the puck went into the netting above the glass. Career when facing elimination, 3 assists in 5 games. His record is 3-2, I think they said Konechny. All right, 2.0 left to go. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. So it is a face-off in the far circle. Aho wins it from Couturier, and that'll do it. We've reached the end of the first period. 1-0 Flyers over the Hurricanes. And we got a little bit of pushing and shoving before they head to the locker room. Excuse me. Pardon me. I'm so sorry. All right, I forgot to do the visualizer. Forrester. All right. Puck is sent off the boards to Martone. Up ahead to Zegras. Zegras waits, finds Forrester, and he buries it. I think that was glove side high. I was wrong when I said blocker because I just didn't see it. And I finally saw a good replay, and I think it was glove side high. So... that was York with the, first pass, I think. Yeah, Cam York off. York gets it from, I think, Sanheim. Sends it off the boards to Martone. Up ahead to Zegras. Zegras waits patiently. Finds Forrester, who avoids, I guess, Stan Coven and Taylor Hall. I don't know. The defense had other people. And it just went a little bit over the glove. Glove side high, I believe. Shots are 8-5 in favor of Carolina, but they trail 1-0. All right, let's take a quick look. 1 penalty each. Martone and Martinuk. Face-offs, 11-7, Carolina. 0 for 1 each team power play. Hits 12-6 Flyers. Block shots 6-2 Flyers. Giveaways 8-4 Flyers. Takeaways 4-1 Flyers. We will have Avalanche and Wild, Game 3 in that series. Colorado leading 2-0. Minnesota at home in St. Paul tonight. Oh, I'm really hoping... Man, I want the Wild to win that because otherwise I have nobody to root for in the West. All right. Cavs beat the Pistons 116-109. They're down 2-1 in that series now. Thunder, Lakers later. Thunder on the road lead that series 2-0. Wings beat the Fever in Indianapolis 107-104. Mercury all over the Aces 99-66. Aces got their rings and quickly got blown out in their home opener. They have won 3 of the past 4 titles in the WNBA. Dream at Lynx in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's right. So, yeah, the Dream, I'm sorry. Lynx are home in Minneapolis, and the Wild play in St. Paul tonight. Heavy traffic probably in the Twin Cities tonight. Those games are an hour apart. And the Sky open up the 2026 season at Portland against the Fire in their, well, reintroduction into the, I don't know if there's, no, because I think the Portland Fire franchise probably moved the original. I have no idea how it works. I'm not that knowledgeable about the history of the WNBA. Same draft year as Michkov. Okay. I think Bonk was 11th. Okay. Oh, Radek also played for the Habs. Okay. I knew he was a Senator. 1995 to 2009. Oh, yeah. Senators 94 to 97 and 94 to 2003. Oh, he changed his number. I remember him as 76, I think. I didn't realize he was 14. Actually, through 2004. Oh, they had different unis or something? I don't know. Canadians, you were right. 2005, 2007. And he finished up with the Predators 2007 to 2009. Geez Louise, this site has so many ads. I can't even scroll. 969 games, 194 goals, 303 assists, 497 points, minus 22 career, 581 penalty minutes. 30 game-winning goals from Czechoslovakia at the time. Born January 9th, 1976. First round, 3rd overall pick in the 1994 draft. I think I remember him more from the video games than anything. His career high in goals was 25 for Ottawa in 01-02. Wait, what? Lost a season because of the strike, of course. He also, I think that was his career high in assists, 45. So 70 points was his high. Almost a goal. Yeah, the Flyers hit the post, I think, was it? Chances for the Flyers, they missed the net. Yeah, that 2-on-1 break, it was just like he ran out of room, sent it wide. Go Flyers. Yep. Let's go Wild indeed. Hurricanes and Avs for 2K parlay from 5. Interesting. Hello. Ali Sabi? Sabi? Yeah. Yeah, I'm rooting. I'm okay with the Canes. I'm rooting for the Buffalo or the Montreal winner to go. But if the Canes go, that's fine. The only team in the West that I would want the Canes to lose to would be the Wild. So if it's Canes, if it's anybody in the East, technically, I'm rooting for the East against the Avs, the Ducks, or the Knights. If it's any of those three, I want the East winner to win. Oliver Bonk, born in Ottawa. Yeah, it does say father, Radek. Cousin is Patrick Bartosak. Nothing on him. He's a goalie. Czech Republic, maybe? I don't know. Oliver Bonk only played in one game? I guess he made... Wait, what? A goal and an assist? He's 21. Huh. 2 points in his one game, +1. Interesting. All right. Yeah, but I don't think, he was 3rd overall. I think they were looking for more out of the 3rd overall. He was okay. Yeah. Did I put the score in? I don't remember. I probably didn't, did I? No, I didn't. Did I already do that? All right, hope you're enjoying the live stream. If so, hit the like button if you haven't already. Consider hitting the subscribe button to the channel as well. Doing one or both helps with getting the channel to be recommended to other viewers. This will help me grow the channel. I thank you all for your support. If you happen to have Twitch, please follow Sinbin Stream there as well. It's the same live stream as YouTube, but it is faster and it is commercial free. Thank you for your support. Very Anson Carter-esque numbers from Radek. I guess so. I mean, I get probably just because the team didn't have as much success as, say, an Anson Carter. Flyers need to work better when they get a power play. Randomosity. Well, they had one, yes. Each team has had one. They do need to take advantage of that. Seems like the Canes are struggling on the power play, at least in the playoffs. And we know Buffalo has for all but basically 1, possibly 2 games in the playoffs and in the month of April. And then May hasn't been much better. All right, I'm going to take a quick break. Let me cue up the music. I don't even know what to put up here. Like, nothing's in progress. Oh, I need to fix my schedule, too. You know what? Yeah, let's try to fix that now. All right, we can eliminate this game. All right, well, Monday there's no WNBA. They're off. We don't have the times yet because it's dependent on the results of this game. And Tuesday, yeah, if there's going to be a game, I'm changing it now. We'll do Ducks Golden, Ducks Golden Knights that night instead of Lynx Mercury. Nobody seems to be watching WNBA yet. Wait, who is it? Yeah, Ducks Golden Knights. So we'll change that now. As much as I really don't care about that series because I don't like either team. So that's 6 and 8:45. Monday, we don't know yet because it depends on this game. Tuesday, so Sabres, Canadians. Oh, wait, why did I do that? Yeah, you know what? Wait, we could do Ducks. I could spell that out. I think, no, Ducks. Should just be Knights, not Golden Knights, for God's sakes. All right, that'll work. Wednesday, we're on to a game 6 and a game 5 that we don't know. Yeah, we'll figure that out. We'll know more about that series after tonight's games. Well, we still won't know if Canes Flyers because that's game 6, but Wild Avalanche 3, then 4 is on Monday, then Wednesday it'd be 7. Okay. All right, we'll see what happens. But I just wanted to update that real quick. I think we'll just leave this up here. Ottawa won the President's Trophy in 2003, so they had some pretty good... Yeah, that's true, but President's Trophy curse, right? Put more pressure. The Alfredsons. Yeah, Alfredsons, Reddens, Emerys. Hossa was from... Okay. I'm good, Alex. Hope you're doing well. Thank you. Go Canes, go. Yeah. I'm actually just trying to... I wouldn't mind the Flyers making this a series, honestly. Do still kind of like the Canes because the Chicago Wolves are their AHL affiliate. I think I remember Jarvis on the Wolves. I got to look at their... And Slavin, I think. Believe both those guys played on the Wolves. All right. I need to take a break, get water, maybe something to eat. Or I'll get it at the second intermission. Let me try to cue up some music here. It's getting very short on time, though. All right, I'll be back. Okay, we are back. Let me lose the music before I forget. All right. 1-0 Flyers, start of the second period here. All right. Flyers in orange, left to right. Canes in white, right to left. Flyers neutralize, dump it in. Near corner. Walker sent it around, out to the neutralize. Pass gets away, and Flyers, well, they lost it. Jordan Stahl passes to the Martinook, who sends it to the far corner. And the Flyers get it and send it out. But the Canes regroup as the Flyers get their line change. Neutralize. Canes finished a change too. Stankoven chases, but Sanheim sends it to the near corner. Canes center it. That shot was way off target. And it's sent out by the Flyers to the neutral ice. Canes were held to one shot in the final 9:32 of the first period. Wow. 18:56, we got a whistle. Let's go Canes, amped for life. Come on, out strong in the second. Score 3 points and dominate. Favorite NHL team is the Mammoth. Finally got the Mammoth blue. I wish they had a jersey this color. I would have been all over Utah Yeti. But I do like the Mammoth blue. I really wish they had won in the first round, too. All right, play continues. Zegras with the puck. Into the near corner. Canes. Aho takes it behind the net. Far circle. Towards the red line. And knocked away. Now, Gostisbehere shot and a save. Vladar hangs on at 18:17 to go in the second period. Thanks, Sean. Appreciate it. Thanks, Ricky. Appreciate it. Yep. Like the Rangers. Face off. And the Flyers going the other way. Far circle shot through the crease. Tipped into the netting above the glass. 18:09. Go Carolina and go Flyers? Yay, we got to 30 likes. Thank you so much. Yeah, I was hoping this series would go a little longer just for the sake of the rest as far as Buffalo and Montreal. Because I like both Buffalo and Montreal. I want the winner to go all the way. Dumped in behind the net. Vladar with the puck. Sends it to the far boards. And out to neutralize. Canes get it to Robinson, who dumps it in again. Taken behind the net. Looks like... Was that Ristolainen who sent it out? Had to be. Up ahead. Oh, tipped into the far corner. Pretty good opportunity by the Flyers, but didn't get the shot off. Gostisbehere with the puck. He sends it in. All right. Canes did nothing. The Flyers skated out. Knocked off the puck. That was Dvorak who was skating it into the ozone. Up ahead. Into the near circle. Nikishin Centers it for Stahl. That shot blocked. Rebound sent wide. Stahl digging it out from behind the net. Kept in. Martinuk. Sent behind the net. And now the Flyers have it. Neutral zone. York skates it in. York sends it around. And it's already picked up by the Canes. Who the heck is... Yeah, Carrier. I can never remember Carrier for some reason. All right. Neutral zone. Dump in again by the Canes. It goes all the way around to the far board. Sanheim couldn't get it out. Robinson kept it in. Flyers behind their own net. Ristolainen couldn't get rid of it. Gostich-Bear towards the net. Oh, Taylor Hall hit the post. And Blake sends it to the blue line. That long shot is saved. Sanheim can't get it out. Kept in again, I think, by Slavin. Pass to Blake into the near boards. Blake in the near circle. Oh, nice spin move, but he peels back to the boards. Pass to the far side. That shot may have been wide. Near circle to the point. Nikishin shot too high. And we finally get a whistle at 15:44. We got a penalty on Couturier of the Flyers. They're talking over the ref, but I think it was hooking on Couturier. Yeah, it was. Shots are 12-6 Carolina now. Oh, that was a nice kick save by Vladar, and he tipped it to Sanheim. Then Hall, yeah, he kind of went knee to knee with him. I don't know. He definitely, they called it hooking. Could have been tripping, interference, whatever. All right, face off. Back to Gostich-Bear at the point. Aho sent it down low, but it was cleared by the Flyers. Anderson way out of the net. Plays it to the near side. Aho got there, but the Flyers had it briefly. Sent around. Jarvis can't get there in time. The Flyers dump it in. Anderson leaves it for Gostich-Bear. 0 for 1. No shots for the Hurricanes. Skated up. Pass to Svechnikov. Gostich-Bear to the far side. He gets it back at the point. He passes to Ehlers' shot, and that was wide by Gostich-Bear. He keeps it at the blue line now. Pass to the far side. Back to Gostich-Bear. Near circle, down low. Back to Gostich-Bear. Big rebound. They get it back. Send it off the far boards to Svechnikov. Kept in by Aho. Gostich-Bear takes it to the point. Now Ehlers to the far circle for Svechnikov. Back to Gostich-Bear with 50 seconds on the power play. Shot from the far circle by Ehlers, I believe. Kept in, I guess. Wow, I thought the Canes were off. I thought it was out of the zone. Pass to the point again. Gostich-Bear to the near circle. That's Ehlers there. I think, yes. Svechnikov's on the other side. Ehlers sends it down low, tipped wide, and into the netting above the glass. 14:07 remains. 23 seconds left on the power play. No, I would if they had that blue. I would, if it was Utah Yeti, I would have. My favorite food, sushi. Like eel, especially. Or spicy tuna. I don't drink soda. When I did, probably Coke. Either regular or like vanilla. I just drink coffee in the morning. That's the only caffeine I have. All right, kept in on the... Well, nope, sent out. We're on the behind the net cam. It was hard to see. Under 14 now in the second. Dumped in by Miller. There's under 10 on the power play. Sent around the near boards. Kept in by Miller. Power play is over. Hall tips it. Shot from the slot was wide. Kept in again by Carolina. Sent behind the net for Blake to Hall. Hall falls down past the blue line. Dumped into the near corner. Miller trying to dig it out again. Excuse me. Finally, the Flyers have it. And it's taken up by Ristolainen and dumped in. Tip to the neutral ice. Yeah, who is that? Oh, that's Blanc. Yeah, it's hard to see. It's 59, and I know they have 55, but that was Bonk. They sent it in. Walker sends it around for the Canes and out. Ehlers' pass gets away, and Stahl sent one, but that was wide or high. They've updated the shots, 15-6. Now we got a whistle. I think delayed offside. See what this call. Stahl doesn't like the call. What did they call? They called Stahl for the penalty? For what? That was a strange call. The Flyers get a power play after the under 14 media timeout. Oh boy. What the heck? He's the one that like got hit, I thought, and then he was just standing over the guy, and they called him for the penalty. I guess interference would... No, they called tripping. He tripped Drysdale. I thought it was because he didn't let him up, but I guess they said he tripped him. Wait, Avalanche? You mean the Hurricanes? But I get you, Ricky. Yeah, not a lot of shots. They just added like 3 for the Canes. 18, yeah. I mean, I don't do too many Flyers games. There's plenty of competition. That's true. It's going to be 84 games, right? Next season. Right. Canes power play pressing Philly, not yet to go neutral zone. Yeah. Yeah, it's only 1-0. And even if they get the power play, it'd be only 2-0. Not time to panic, but I hear you. Deer, I don't even know what that is. Can't say I've ever had venison. If I have, I don't remember. I may have. But I don't know what back straps are. No, I'm not. I don't watch the NBA. I only watch the WNBA. Sixers probably lose tomorrow. Go Canes. Flyers. Yeah. Philly power play. Up, we're underway. Sorry, I was trying to catch up on the chat. I'll catch up later. I don't know. I missed it on the replay. I thought it was a strange call. That wasn't the penalty. Okay, gotcha. Hello, Gracie. Sent out by the Canes. Picked up behind their own net. Philly, that's, the guy at the point was Drysdale until they get the line change. Sent by Konechny, immediately taken away by the Canes. They skated into the neutral zone. Aho gets a shot, not on target. Whistle at 11:58, though. Shot still 15-6, Carolina. He hit him and he just fell. Yeah, I missed it. 19. No, I have not bought a jersey. The only thing I have for the Mammoth is that hat. I said I would only get a jersey if they had that blue. I don't really want black or white. If it was Utah Yeti, I may have bought one. I would have bought one already. So I was all in on the Yeti. All right, Flyers can't even get it into the ozone yet. They had to retreat again. Ristolainen drops it over the red line. Up the middle, Martone. He gets bumped off the puck. Shot from the far circle too high. We got another penalty coming up on the Canes. They're trying not to touch it for as long as they can, but there's the call. 40 seconds to go. So we'll have 40 seconds of 5-on-3. They're going to send Aho for hooking Barkey. They're not showing it. Oh, yeah. Well, no, that wasn't it. That was Martone getting hit. Oh, that was just high. They never showed the penalty. Good job, TNT. All right, 5-on-3 for the Flyers for 40 seconds. Then they'll have another power play at 5-on-4. Or the power play continues 5-on-4 for another 120. If they don't, well, they could score and then have, yeah. False start on Couturier. He gets kicked from the draw. Zegras will step in. He's centering for Konechny against Jankowski. Sent behind the Kane net and cleared down the length of the ice. Vladar plays it. Martone brings it up over the red into the O-zone. Near circle. Martone behind the net to the far circle. Pass. Back to the blue line. Forrester over to Zegras. Now Zegras gets it again after a give and go. Or just a pass, I should say. Zegras takes it to the point. Shoots it down low for Couturier. In the slot. That shot was too high by Martone. They get it to Martone again. That shot was wide to the far side. Forrester sends it around behind the net. Puck is tipped to Zegras at the blue line. Far circle down low. Back to the point. Shot by Martone. It looked like, okay, he still got his stick. I thought Anderson lost the stick on that save. Kept in by the Flyers. That was Zegras. Now it's sent out. 10 minutes remaining in the second. We played half of the regulation time. Still 35 seconds on the Flyer power play. Blue line keeper. This is a long possession for the Flyers. Dumped into the far corner. That was not on target. Now we have a whistle at 9:40. What's this whistle for? Got a penalty on Ristolainen. Interference on Ristolainen. They had the Canes on their heels, but now we go to 4-on-4 for 22 seconds. Then what's left will be a 5-on-4 for the Hurricanes. They have yet to show this penalty. Oh my gosh, TNT is so bad. The ESPN app is completely trash and they don't do a good job, but by comparison, it's still better than... I was watching Chatfield. I didn't see the actual play that he got whistled for. I was looking at the opposite side of the screen. Far circle draw, and Forrester takes it. Sends it behind the net. Sanheim back around to the far side. Flyers neutralize. And dumped in. They chase it behind the net. And did they get it out? Canes did not. Miller has the puck. They're on the power play now. Miller sends it back. Canes still have just under a minute and a half on their power play. Flyers got in the way, but it's sent around. And out, though, by the Flyers. Under 9 to play, second period. Miller passes up ahead. They're still just skating around. Jarvis passes over the red line. Ehlers to the right wing. Blue line to the near side. Svechnikov. Back to Gostishbear. Svechnikov. No, Ehlers sent it around. Aho loses it. Flyers get it to neutral ice. Good play by Glendening. He's battling for the puck in the far corner, trying to waste time. Aho behind his own net, passes it. 8 minutes to go, second period, under 20 seconds on the Carolina power play. To the far corner and sent around to the near side. Aho back to the blue line, 5 seconds on the power play. Aho gets it back, far circle. Shot, loose in the crease, and a frozen puck by Vladar at 7:39. But that's it on the power play, pushing and shoving. Did we have the under 10? No, we did not. 1-0 Flyers. 7:39 to go, second period. Oh, okay. Yes, I do try to watch the WNBA. Yes, they're shaking up their power play. Oh, yeah, I see Carrick. I thought Carrick might be available, but I see. Yeah. Carrick is going to be in the lineup. Yeah, who sits, though? That's the bigger question. But that's good. They can mix it up with Montreal if need be. Yeah, I was 5-on-3s. I know I'm way behind in the chat. Flyers and Canes, both of those are goalie to win the Conn Smythe in the rookie year. Yeah. Other than Hextall, I have no idea. You have a 5-on-3, 4-on-4. Yep, interference. I know they never showed it either. They never showed the interference call. It was Hextall. Oh, Cam Ward. I wouldn't have come up with Cam Ward. I recognize the name, but yeah, Hextall was all I could think of. I think somebody had it in the chat even before I mentioned it. All right, 16-8. The shots got updated. All right, they're interviewing Stahl. Back to 5-on-5, too. Thanks, Connor, for the trivia. Appreciate it. Oh, what's my charge on my phone? Oh, we're good. Whew. Great. Side-by-side interview and game going on. Shot saved by Vladar. He hangs on. Don't have a clock because they don't have their score bug up because of the tiny window. Like, we can just listen to Stahl. We don't need to see him give his answers, guys. Finally, the score bug's up, and it is 7:35. Shots are 17-8. False start on the draw. Hall wins the draw. He gets it back to the blue line. Miller sent it ahead. Blake with the puck. Blake, a shot and a goal. The Canes tie it at 7:25. Or did somebody tip it in? It is Blake, his third from Miller and Hall. It was off a face-off. They kept it in. I don't think you need to show all this. You're going to miss the next draw. Blake circled, came back to the... That may have hit a Flyer player. Oh, what is this shot? That may have hit Drysdale and gone in. Unless... See, I thought maybe somebody tipped it for Carolina. Either way, it's 1-1. 7:15 to play in the second period. Flyers keep it in. Nope, taken out again by the Canes. Sent off the far boards. Robinson sends it behind the net. Robinson in the far boards sends it towards the net. Rebound, another goal. It's 2-1, 6:57. And Vladar not happy. I don't know what he is saying happened. Vladar, it was Carrier, his first. And that was a bang-bang, 28 seconds apart. Did he think interference, maybe? Did Carrier tip it in? If anything, Carrier got hit by Bonk. I don't. They could challenge this, but I don't think they're gonna win it though. Yeah, it's Jankowski's goal. I was wondering what from Robinson and Carrier. Okay, Philly is challenging it. I'm just gonna say Flyers challenge. So they think goaltender interference. I didn't have the E on challenge. The call on ice was a goal. Bonk hit him. I could see it going either way though. Not to cop out, but because it's impossible to predict what these guys will say.
Off of the contact, just kind of thumping it back, off of his feet, and really out of position. And it stands. It would be the second goal in a 28-second span. Another look.
Yeah, they think Carrier interfered with Vladar, but I think Bonk bumped him into it. I could see it going either way. Right. All right. They did call goaltender interference, so it's 1-1. All right, back to 1-1. Jankowski's goal erased on interference by Carrier. And what was Gritty doing? Jeez Louise. All right, again, Blake from Miller and Hall did tie it up. Yeah, I can't believe they said no goal. I'm a little surprised. I thought Bonk bumped him. But maybe it was the secondary action. Like he didn't immediately get out of there. So the Flyers catch a break and we remain tied at 1-1. But yeah, point taken, poor defense led up to that. Dump in frozen puck, 6:44. Frozen puck by Anderson of the Canes. Yep. Yeah. Don't they? Yes, no goal. Nice, Ricky. Yeah, I watched some last night after the games. A little bit of Curly, a little bit of Shemp. Comedy classics. I think it's Me TV or something like that. Maybe, I don't know. Glendenning on the draw. The Flyers don't keep it in. And now the Canes pass it, far circle. And it's taken back. Nope, Flyers take it back and send it out. Glendenning to the neutral zone. Near boards. Flyers saucer pass, or make that Hurricane saucer pass. Now, whoops. Forrester fell down, and the Canes dump it in after the turnover. Sent behind the net. Flyers waiting. Sanheim sends it up. We're still looking at Sanheim. The puck's already at the red line and dumped in. Anderson plays it to the near side. Under 6 to go in the second period. Shot wide into the near boards. Come on, follow the puck for crying out loud, TNT. Zegras up the middle. Zegras loses it in the near corner. It's sent out by the Canes to neutralize. Picked up by Drysdale. He sends it up. Taken over by the Canes. They pass to Aho in the middle. He takes it to the far circle. Return pass to the near circle. What a save by Vladar. Save of the game, I'd say, so far. He had to go post to post. And we get pushing and shoving. Zegras and Svechnikov, and TNT's already at commercial. 5:21 to play. Second period. 1-1 score, 19-8 the shots. Carolina. Here's the goal by Blake. Back to Miller, off the draw, up ahead to Blake. So Hall won the draw. Blake circles around, shoots it. It sure looked like Drysdale may have inadvertently tipped it higher, but I'm not. Again, Hall wins the draw. It goes off the boards. Hall sends it to Miller. Miller passes to Blake. Blake kind of loops around a little bit, changes direction, and then sends one, and it looked like it got tipped higher maybe by Drysdale, because if it had been Hall, they would have given him the goal. But that's why we're 1-1. And they waved off the other goal because they said Carrier interfered with, back to a tie. Yep. Since it was because Carrier interfered with, Vladar. Yeah, I mean, the only thing I can think of is that, yes, Bonk hit him, and then it was like the secondary action, he didn't get out immediately. Like I said, I thought it could have gone either way because I never know what they're going to call. Shots? No, for Carolina. Carolina has, his number? 17 is Jet Luchenko, Luchanko. Yeah, I don't know that guy either. Good call. Yeah, Jet Luchenko. MLB team coming to Salt Lake City? Oh, I didn't know that. All right. We're not calling people. Sorry, Philly, we're not calling people inbred. I need to be a little kinder. Yes, Jet Luchenko. I'd never heard him. I didn't think so. I said Coca-Cola. I don't drink soda anymore though, or Dr. Pepper, vanilla Coke, something. Yeah, I don't. If you're asking me, I don't drink pop anymore. I have to be as sugar-free as I can. Puck to the far circle. Pass tipped right outside the crease. Flyers have it. Sent ahead to the red line. And sent behind the net. All right. Pass to the neutral zone by the Canes. Flyers, I don't think that was Sanheim. I think it was Drysdale who sent it up. And dumped in. Pass to the near side. Sent around. And into the near corner. Sent out to the neutral ice. 4 minutes to go. Second period. Still 1-1. Possession 54% Carolina. 46% Philly. What is this? Soccer? Or football? I've never seen possession percentage in a hockey game ever. High stick on into Drysdale's face. They missed the call. Centering pass and, oh, hit the post. The Flyers didn't cash in. They had a 2-on-1 and Hathaway hit the post. It's behind the Carolina net and Ristolainen keeps it in. Back to the far side. And the far circle, blue line keeper now. Pass to the near boards. And finally, Carolina sends it out. Off the far board. Sanheim already picked it up and sends it ahead. 3 minutes to play. Well, they gave Philly a shot, so maybe it didn't hit the post, or maybe it hit a piece of Anderson and then hit the post. But the ref definitely went, so. Shot right up the middle. That was a save by Vladar. Blue line shot. That's into the near boards. And sent out by, oh crap, I forget, Martone. Chatfield sends it around. Neutral zone. Up ahead to Aho. He couldn't get to the puck, though. Excuse me. Sent out by Philly. Neutral zone dump in, but the Canes have to tag up. Flyers have the puck. So we approach 2 minutes remaining in the second. Neutral ice. Flyers get it 2 minutes, under 2 minutes now in the second. Dumped in for Anderson behind the net. Plays it. Taken away by the Flyers. Centering. Slavin gets there first and sends it out. Wow, it looked like the Canes were offside. Aho sends it behind the net. Svechnikov, I'm pretty sure he was off before Aho carried it in. Sent to the neutral ice, and Canes send it up the near boards. But already the Flyers are sending it up the far boards. Taken away by the Canes. 3-on-1. Far circle shot. Rebound sent wide by Jankowski. He had a wide open net. Should be 2-1 Canes. Sent into the near boards. Tapped back to Miller. Robinson looking. Pass gets away into the near boards. Jankowski passes behind the net. Oh, gosh, I keep blanking on this guy's name. Taken behind the net. Towards the side of the net and frozen. I couldn't think of Carrier again. 50.2. I need to just write that one down because I keep forgetting. Let's see. Jankowski had a wide open. Wow. Anderson made a save and didn't know where the puck was, and it was behind his skate. Defenseman helped clear it out of there. It was Stahl who took it behind the net. And a great move. I think by Walker, and Jankowski just missed the wide open net. Didn't even hit. It was just to the left of the post and went behind the net, the left goal post. Wow. 10-8 scoring chances according to TNT in favor of Carolina. Sent down the ice on net, so no icing. Taken behind the net by Slavin. Sent up, and, well, they're regrouping in their own zone. Blake sent it across to Slavin. Slavin saucer pass to neutral ice. Flyers. Well, now the Canes will dump it in. It's behind the Flyers net. Now in the far corner. We're under 20 seconds to go. Second period. Taken out finally by the Flyers. Ristolainen drop pass. Konechny centers. Far circle shot. Must have been blocked. 5 seconds to go in the period. And the Canes will get it to neutralize. That'll do it. End of 2. 1-1 the score. It was 1-0 Flyers after 1. We thought it was 2-1 briefly in favor of Carolina, but they had a goal wiped out for goaltender interference. So we head to the final 20, all tied up at 1-1. Shots are 23-9 in favor of the Hurricanes. All right, let me catch up. Yeah, Jet Luchenko is 17. That's okay. Don't worry about it. Seven to 9:30. Oh yeah. See, I'm in the Chicago market. I get all those channels for free over the air. Me TV, which includes like the cartoon station. I forgot what they call it. Because we have a local station called the U, and there's a bunch of other those. In fact, the Chicago Sky are on the U. I think they actually put a couple White Sox games on. There must have been. I don't know. There shouldn't have been any conflict. I don't know why the White Sox were on. The Los Angeles Kings, then Buffalo, then Montreal. And I'm trying to root for all the Canadian teams as well. But really got into Buffalo and Montreal this year. They're both fun teams to watch. Missing a lot of calls for Philly. Yeah, well, I'll agree. It looked like Drysdale got high sticked. They were on the corner cam and sure looked like he did. They never showed a replay. Carolina's the better team. They were the best team in the East. Philly was the 8th best team in the East. This should have been a first round matchup, 1 versus 8. Instead, because of the 2 versus 3 in the standings, in the divisional standings, Pittsburgh played Philly, and Philly won. Yes. 6-7? I'm not sure. Oh, 40. I thought you were saying 6-7, not times. Of the players on the Flyers roster, Bump, Barkey, Martone, and Bonk are all rookies. Yeah, it depends. The NHL is weird with rookies. I don't think Bonk is technically a rookie. You're allowed to play in so many games and retain your rookie status for the following season. So I would bet if Bonk is back on the Flyers, it's after Labor Day in the U.S. Preseason is August. Yep. Trying to catch up on the gets karma for a go. Well, we're not there yet. We still have 20 minutes to go. You what? I don't know what that is. Dvorak hit the post. No OT yet. We still got the third period. Hockey is a 60-minute game divided into 3 20-minute periods. What? I don't know what that is. 9. Hey, we got to 41 likes. Thank you. Drysdale's a crybaby. He got hit in the face with a stick. I don't know how that's being a crybaby. Kozak not on the ice. Oh, so he might get replaced by who were we talking about? Dang it. I already forgot. This is going to bug me too. Dang it. I'm blanking. I'll have to check the roster later. Carolina, Ottawa. Nikishin got decked by Clevin. Nikishin got up after the play was called dead, and he could barely stand. Huh. Yeah, he seems okay. Now he's back. Yep. Luchenko is a rookie. Okay. Yeah, that I don't doubt. Jet Luchenko. Yeah. The video? Oh, for okay. Green Bay Packers. Oh, I can't really. Yeah. I'm in the Chicago area, but I'm a Green Bay Packers fan. This is from The 96 team, Super Bowl 31. That's really the only team I'm a diehard of, too. Diehard fan of. Green Bay Packers. I don't even really... Parlay? I don't know. That's okay. I don't wager. Yes. Carrick, thank you. I'm sorry, my brain. No. The only thing I have is the Flyers hat. That's it. Somehow I caught up on the chat. It seemed to take forever. Oh, me too, Ricky. Me too. Well, I'm not going to talk about politics. That's a good way to get half your audience to hate you, so I won't comment. Green Bay Pack. Alex, hey, hello. Jets fan. That stinks. I mean, that it's the Jets. Just end the season. Yeah, I agree. I'm not. No comment on politics. All right, I think I do need to get a snack before I continue here, since we've caught up on the chat and on the goals. Just a reminder, Avs Wild, a little over an hour from now, pending, where this game's at. As of now, my plans are Liberty Mystics tomorrow, but we will have the hockey games 6 and 8:45. Probably going to be puck drop 6:10 and 8:50. Are those on ESPN? I hope. I really hope so. But I got to remember to make sure the app is live. That's the only pain in the butt, because I really hate TNT. They are on ESPN tomorrow. Okay. So it'll be Buffalo, Montreal, 1-1 series, game 3. Game 4 in Anaheim, Vegas up 2-1 in that series. Then Monday, it's pending the outcome whether this game happens. We definitely will have Avs Wild game 4, though. Tuesday, Sabres Canadians game 4, and Ducks Golden Knights, yeah, game 5. That will be necessary. We don't know the Wednesday schedule. Only have Sky Valkyries if there's no NHL game up against it. So, all right, let me catch up on the chat. Did I don't 1 and second period? All right. Hope you are enjoying the live stream. If so, please do me a favor. Hit the like button on the video. Consider hitting the subscribe button to the channel. Doing one or both does help to get the channel recommended to other viewers. This will help me grow the channel. I thank you all for your support. If you happen to have a Twitch account, please follow Sinbin Stream there as well. It's the same live stream, but it is quicker or faster, and it is commercial free. All right, thanks again. All right, I will try to catch up on the chat, and then I'm going to take a break. Yeah, we're not... In fact, I'm going to delete any political comments right now. Sports are a political free zone. That's all I'll say. Jalen Hurts blows? Okay. Yep. Yes, we are going out to lunch. I forgot where, though. Now we're talking Eagles. What is this? Yes. I am actively deleting. Wait, what? Where did it go? I guess I need to put this in the I need to put this in the rules of the channel, apparently. This is the first time this has ever been an issue. Yes, please no politics. Yeah, if it keeps up, I'm going to have to start timing out. Then we're going to have to ban, guys. So, I agree. And I prefer not the SUCK word either. Yes, thank you, Connor. Yes, well, warnings after no more warnings after this. We're gonna time people out, and eventually they'll just be banned. Yep. Yep. Nope, I agree. I don't eat donuts. I don't know where all the food questions are coming out. Yep. Happy Mother's Day Eve. Happy Mother's Day tomorrow. Happy Mother's Day weekend. Yeah. Yeah, it will be. It will be. Yeah, Gracie's here, but that's fine, Connor. Snacks. Go Habs. All right, I got to take a break. There's only 5 minutes left till the second period. Let me try to find some music. I think it's warmed up. I don't even think I need this sweatshirt anymore. Yep, I gave it to you. Thanks. Kieran, I'll add you too if you want. All right, I'll be back. Thanks, everybody. I'm playing free-to-play music off of YouTube. Can't play copyright music, so sorry, no requests. Okay, we are back. Just about set for the third. And we're underway. Okay, Canes in white dumped it in. They're going left to right. Flyers already have it at the neutral zone. Pass to the near boards. They're in orange going right to left. Sent out by the Canes. Sent towards the net. Frozen puck by Vladar. Excuse me, as we get a backside view of Gritty before he turns around. I think the only creepier mascot was that old the Pelicans mascot, at least in the four major sports in the U.S. Sent behind the net and out to neutral ice, down the length of the ice. Icing is called on the Flyers. 19:30 to go. Third period. Canes have picked up a shot. Yeah, that's exactly what I was wondering to myself. I'll get to the chat later. All right, Chatfield centered it. It went through to the far boards, and the Flyers send it out. And taken behind the net by Konechny. Now the Flyers get it to the blue line. They keep it. They send it around again behind the net. Near circle. And Konechny passed it back to the blue line again. A long shot. Rebound sent wide. Off the stick of York, I think. And, I guess it was a delayed offsides call. They must have tagged. Both teams getting line changes, and the Flyers have it in their own zone. Now they send it off the boards, down the length of the ice, into the near corner. And taken out. Pass from Bonk, sent around. That was off the stick of Sealer. Why can't I just forgetting the Flyers? Dumped in by the Canes and sent behind the net. They're still trying to dig it out. Flyers take it and send it across the ice by the benches, and it's tipped in behind the Canes net. Ooh, Walker got labeled behind the net, and it's sent out, I believe, by Slavin. Ristolainen for the Flyers passes it to the neutral ice, tipped in front of the box, and battled for the puck, though, right there. Finally dug out by the Canes, sent across to the far side. Robinson trying to take it away. Flyers get it going the other way. Somebody slipped up the middle. Canes go the other way. Far circle shot. Wide into the near boards. Just the one shot on goal with 17:15 to go here in the third. All right, Gauze to Speer brings it, sends it to the near side, dumping. Oh, why am I forgetting names every time now? That was Nikishin who dumped it in. Flyers dump it in from the red line, but it's immediately taken away by Chatfield and sent out. And we have a whistle at 16:48. Yeah, I don't follow MLB. I don't follow MLB or NBA, so Green Bay Packers, Los Angeles Kings, but Kings a way distant second to the Packers. All right, full ice clear on net. Frozen by Vladar at 16:41. Goal. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, sorry. Definitely can't play copyright music. Yeah, speed metal, thrash metal, hard rock, heavy metal. Yeah, Mustaine from Megadeth. Yes, I figured McDavid wanted out. I think Matthews does too. But we don't know. It's all rumors, right? At this point, we don't know. It's going to be hard for Canadian teams to compete, you know, just with the tax situation, maybe. I don't know. All right. Sent. And now the Flyers send it to the near side and dumped in. Canes did get a shot on goal for that long dump in. Flyers at the red line, sitting on 9 shots. We're tied 1-1. Less than 16 minutes to play in the third. Canes finally get it to neutralize. Blake up the middle. Pass to the far circle. Shot went tipped in. What the heck? How did that go in? Canes take the 2-1 lead. Was that tipped in? Let me quickly put the goal up and see. Stankoven, a wrist shot. So Stanky from Hall and Blake. I thought it was a pass. Stankoven, an impossible angle. That has to be a tip in. Yeah. Why did they say wrister? It's a tip. Well, all right. He did have to lift it glove side. All right. Hall with the pass, and then Stankoven put it in. Nothing Vladar could do. It's hard to go post to post. Just terrible D again by the Flyers, as they definitely missed the draw at center ice too. TNT, too many replays. Just show the best replay and don't worry about every single angle you got. You can do that at the next whistle. Stop missing the next draw. Canes pressuring behind the net, off the side of the net. And the Flyers get it out to neutralize. Zegras, I guess, may have been offsides. He hit somebody in the near boards. They are slow to get up at Walker at 15:06. With rumors about franchise players, people get too ahead. Yeah, I hear you. The goal was waved off for goaltender interference. That's what happened. Philly had to challenge it. So it was briefly 2-1 in the second, and the goal got waved off. But now it is 2-1, and we got under 15 to play. Yeah, goalie interference. Whistle 14:52. I think offside. Yep, Philly challenge. Yep. Yep. Gritty got some moves. Yeah, coffee. Yeah, I don't follow the baseball. If I had them, I don't care about MLB or NBA. Favorite WNBA, Chicago Sky and Golden State Valkyries. Shot from the near circle, save and held on by Anderson. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up on the chat. Great game. Yep. Block goal. Holy cow, I'm so far behind. Yeah, 9. Still 9. It's 27-9 now. You're a Mets fan? Yeah, they started out good. They've been struggling as of late. Consistently inconsistent. The Leafs? Yes. Or are you talking Blue Jays? Probably both. All right, picked up, shot, and that was, I think, saved by, or was that off target? Saved by Vladar. Canes continue to pressure, and a frozen puck in the crease by Vladar at 14:26. Whoops. Sorry. Yes, nice pass by Taylor Hall on the goal. We'll get to the visualizer next commercial. Yep. Yeah, I mean, it was a wrister. I thought it was a tip, but it was Walker, Luke Skywalker. All right, I think I caught up. Sent out by the Flyers, near boards, near corner. Miller turns around in the near circle to the far circle, or sorry, far corner. I meant. Oh, they tied it up. Flyers in the crease tied it up. Pass from, that was a very strange looking play. 29-10 on the shots. Score is 2-2 though. Unbelievable. So Miller took it behind to the net to the far corner, taken away by Konechny. He found somebody in the slot, and nobody was covering the goal scorer. Bump, his second of the playoffs. Looked like he went blocker side high. From Konechny, it was a great steal behind the net by Konechny, and another shot of Gritty. A nightmare-inducing character, to say the least. False start on the draw, and they kick Jankowski out immediately. Bump. Yeah, Konechny with the takeaway and the perfect pass. Near boards as we have 14 to go behind the Philly net. Sent out by Zegras, taken over the red line, and a dump in, I think. Now it's right in the slot and sent out by the Canes, and that's far enough for icing. 13:44. I think it was Martone who tried to send it up the middle. Yep. Bumps it up to 2. Yep. Goal. Well, to be fair, the cameraman, and it's also the director. You know, cameraman can show Gritty all he wants, but the director has to call the shot to cut to that. Yeah, I know, this is so weird. All right, Flyers at the red line. Now into their own zone. They send it off the near boards. Pass to the near, tough angle shot. I don't think that was on net. Cleared. The shot was by Grundstrom. That's probably the first time I've seen Grundstrom with the puck, too, that I've noticed. Flyers send it to the neutral ice, and Carolina sends it to Blake in the near boards and then dumped in by Stankoven. Hall lost his helmet, and we got a whistle anyways. Yep, great play by Hall and Konechny on the helpers, and the finishes by Stankoven and Bump, snipe from Bump. Yep. Okay, we've got the under 14 media timeout. So Stankoven. So the puck is in the near board. Stankoven to Blake to Hall. Hall carries it, finds Stankoven. He beat the defense of Bump, actually. But Bump's a forward, so I'm not... Maybe the defense was focused on Hall and the other... maybe Blake. All right, Bump from Konechny. Miller gets his pocket picked behind the net. And then Konechny finds Bump all alone in the slot. Yeah, nobody there. That's Walker's responsibility. I don't know why Walker left Bump wide open. All right, underway from Minneapolis. First quarter end. Ooh, Lynx all over the dream without Nafisa Collier. 24-12 after one. Oh yeah, we still have 15 or more minutes till Thunder Lakers.
Generating offensive chances, even though he didn't finish early. The 2-on-1, maybe frustration. This one goes wide, but eventually that hard work pays off. The forecheck, the turnover, the primary assist on the tying goal by Buck. And Colby.
All right, should be just about set to return. False start. Come on, just drop the puck. There we go. Flyers win the draw. Sanheim to, I think, who sent it out? Ristolainen. Neutral zone. Flyers still have it. What is going on? It looks like Chatfield and somebody were about to fight. They were just standing near the Carolina bench. I guess they didn't drop the gloves. They were just hitting with the sticks. All right. Offsides called on Carolina. 12:29. Got distracted by that in the far side instead of watching the puck. Go Flyers. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing this series extended a little. Extra views here on YouTube. Oh, they missed the draw. They're too busy showing the Philly bench and their coach. All right. Red line dumping. And this series has actually been pretty well watched, surprisingly, because I'm sure there's tons of competition. Thank you guys for being here. Taken behind the net by the Flyers. That is Hathaway. Puck is now loose. Sent up by Walker to Jarvis. Cross ice to the slot. Shot by Svechnikov. Must have been a nice save by Vladar. Couturier sends it to the middle. That shot is blocked by Miller. Behind the net, ref goes down. I'm sure the fans are happy about that, which, come on. Miller sends it out, and the Flyers dump it in, but they're going to have to tag up, I thought. That puck had to have been out of the zone. Are you kidding me? They keep it in. Shot blocked, and the Canes send it out. Wow. I don't see how that puck wasn't out of the zone. Sent around again, and the Canes have it by the red line, by the benches, and sent it in. 11 minutes to go in the third. Pass to the near side from Martone. He falls down. He can't get to it. He fell on his own. Carrier to Robinson. Tipped wide, I think, by Carrier. So not on goal. And, oh, nice takeaway there. And dumped in by the Canes again. Carrier tried to center it, but the Flyers get to it and send it out. Gostisbehere passes to Nikishin. Nikishin sends it up the near boards. Taken away by York. And I guess offsides on Philly. 10-17. I don't know, Alex, I don't know how you're rooting for Philly and Carolina. Offsides is on. Yeah, in the NHL, need the Canes to win. So your Lakers pick. Well, yeah, are the Lakers going to win? Stank oven. All right. Flyers send it up the far boards, dump it into the far corner. Canes have it. Blake sends it ahead. Stankoven sends it to the near side. And Hall sent it behind the net. Flyers played up the far boards, but not out. Pass along the blue line is out. They'll dump it in and have to tag up. Puck is in the far circle. Flyers take it behind their own net. Pass. Drysdale couldn't get it out. Aho sent one too high. May have been trying to pass it. I don't know. Back to Aho at the point. He sends another one wide. Back to Miller. Miller's shot. Big rebound into the near boards. Taken away by the Flyers. 2-on-2. Forrester. Well, that looked offsides. Forrester shot. Frozen puck. Saved by Anderson. I don't know. These linesmen look like they're missing a bunch of offsides. I mean, it's great. Less whistles. But it's just going to lead to a goal that gets, overturned is what I'm thinking. Flyers pick up a couple shots there. It's 31-12. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. If so, please do me a favor. Hit the like button on the video. Need one more like for 50 likes. Consider hitting subscribe to the channel. Doing one or both does help to get the channel recommended to other viewers, which will help me grow the channel. Thank you all for your support. If you have a Twitch account, please follow Sinbin Stream there as well. Same stream, and it is faster and commercial free. Go fly. I don't know how your goal 3 to wait, what? It's 2-2 right now. Flyers will win this, sir. Jesse Sisk. Okay. Offside, huh? Good shot, I assume. Come on. All right, this is the under 10 media timeout. We still will have the under 6. And then other than, well, you know where we're going. That's fine. Yes, we will have Abs Wild after that one, if that was the question. 8:05 live stream start, pending the finish of this one first, though. Face off, blue line keeper, long shot wide by the Flyers, kept and sent out to the neutral ice by the Canes. Flyers have it, and they were offside. Now that one was offside? I didn't think that one was offside. What they call and what they don't call, I sometimes, especially by these pair of linesmen, both sides, I don't know. Just live. I get it live. It probably on replay. It'll be different. Oh, okay. I can wait a minute. All right. Far circle sent out, neutral ice into the near boards. Another whistle. Must have gone into the crowd. 8:54. Yeah, it's fine. Voladar's carrying the Flyers to the postseason. Jeez Louise, another gritty shot. Good Lord. I think I unhit it too high to, yeah. All right. 31-12 the shots, and we're tied 2-2. So Vladar playing extremely well. Not that Anderson isn't, just he's not getting the same workout. Another long shot. I believe maybe that was blocked before it got on target. Canes dump it in again. Behind the net. Flyers take it out. Pass to the far side. Red line. Return pass up the middle. Flyers trying to dig it out. And far circle shot. Tipped around to the near corner, and sent out. And icing, and then Hall got hit after the play at 8:21. Yeah, he's not happy with Sanheim. I was wondering the same thing. Hall heads to the bench. That was a strange play. Ristolainen. Ooh, a nice blocker save. Oh, and if that had been hit in, that was going to be a high stick by Dvorak. So they did pick up a shot. I was like, where is the Flyers shot? False start on the draw. Come on. Oh my goodness, drop the puck. There we go. Nope, Canes take it away. It looked like, and they got it. Oh, Robinson just got it knocked away. Nice play by Drysdale. Centering pass tipped. Oh, that was saved. Maybe out the post. Chatfield sends it behind the net. York sends it out. And the Canes dump it in again. Under 8 to play. Flyers behind their own net. Sent down the length of the ice. No icing. Canes get it to the... Aho sends it across to the far circle. They take it behind the net. Centering pass gets knocked out of the zone to the neutral zone. Picked up by Carolina. Sent in. Flyers send it out. Up ahead. Oh, they called that icing. Wow. That's a strange call. I did not think that was icing. Anderson was about to play it. I don't know how they called this icing. It sure didn't look like icing to me. Thought they were even at the dot or whatever. Face-off dot. Oh, that was a good save by Vladar in traffic in the crease as somebody bumped into him. Yeah, and I think Chatfield may have hit the post for the Canes. All right, in the near boards. Battle for the puck in front of the penalty box. Dumped in behind the net. Anderson plays it to the far boards, but not out. Flyers keep it in. Rebound shot. Oh, that was sent into the near corner. Flyers getting outshot. Well, only by 19 now, not 20. But still tied 2-2. Each team with a goal in the third. All right, to the neutral ice. A dump in by the Canes from the bench area. Picked up by York. York sends it off the near boards. Neutral zone dump in by Carolina. Vladar plays it to the far corner. Not out. Canes keeping it at the blue line. Up the middle. And that shot by Nikishin tipped into the netting above the glass at 6:17. As we get an ISO cam of Hathaway. He had a good shot on goal. Oh, he got jammed, or that was saved on the, or he missed maybe on that rebound attempt in the crease. All right, near corner to the far side, a shot blocked out by the Flyers, dumped in again. 14-12 scoring chances, Carolina. Whistle, 6:06. Was Carolina offsides, or do we have a penalty? Looks like just must have been offsides. Carolina huddling at the red line. All right, they missed the draw. Dump in by Chatfield. 6 minutes to go in the third. Near corner. Back to Chatfield. Blue line pass. Far side. Sent behind the net into the near corner. Robinson to behind the net. Bonk covering Carrier. Slavin tips it towards the net. Robinson centers it. Shot wide. Into the near boards. Maybe it was blocked. Taken up the middle. Sent off the far boards for the Flyers. They send it behind the net of Carolina. Chatfield there. Up the far boards. And Ristolainen trying to get it out of there, or trying to help. Now back to the blue line and out. They'll dump in and tag up. Chatfield behind his own net, waiting for a line change. I see Gritty on the game cam in the far corner. 5:09. What did they whistle here? I guess it's the under 6 media timeout. I have no idea what that whistle was for, though. Chatfield had it behind his own net. We've hit the under 6 media timeout. Still 2-2. Shots are 33-14, Carolina. And again, it's Gritty. Yeah, I just saw him on the live cam, too. Go Flyers, must win 4. I know, it is bad. It's bad. It's bad. Yeah, good block, good save. Yes, yes. We will have tomorrow both games. Sabres, Canadians, game 3, 1-1 the series, 6:05 Central. Knights, Ducks, 8:45 Central, probably an 8:50 puck drop. ESPN coverage. I'll have it on ESPN Unlimited. So I am behind NHL.com. That is game 4. Knights lead 2-1. I have no idea. I was wondering the same thing. That was a very strange icing call. I don't know what you want, Alex. I don't know if you want the Canes to sweep or... yeah. The Canes unis, they're red with the black logo are even worse. It's hard to see. The Canes, yeah. Yeah, this is water. Yes, yes. Hand pass. Okay, so it was not icing. Got it. All right, we're back from break. I got to clear the screen. Near circle draw. York has it for the Flyers. It's sent out by the Canes. Flyers to the far circle. Red line, dumping. To the near corner. Couturier behind the net. And saucer pass to neutral ice. Flyers already send it up the near boards and out. Right by the box. Walker taps it back to Stahl. Both teams getting line changes. And a dump in from the red line. Sent around by Ristolainen. Martone tapped it and they sent it in. But this is icing on Philly at 4:18. I can't fix the clock. There we go. Come on, Flyers. Go back to the blue line, Flyers. Hola, amigos. Hello, Rennie. Chance, what's up? How you doing, Chance? Hello, Olad. Hello. Chris. Oh, nice, Chance. Good luck with that. Face off, far circle, sent into the near boards. Sent behind the net to the far side. Sent out by the Flyers. Cross ice pass. Zegras ended up dumping it in. Under 4 to play. Trying to sync the clock here. Close enough. Red line dump in by the Flyers. I was gonna say, how is that not a whistle? Anderson skated from this side to the other side, and I thought they were gonna let him play it, but there's the whistle. I'll stick with this one. I really do. I'm hoping somebody wins this. I really don't want to join that game late. 2000s. Okay, gotcha. Hey, Connor. What's going, Connor? Yeah, we'll see. We still got 343 to go now. Nice. 58 likes. Thank you. All right, Canes clear it. Flyers send it to the neutral zone. 3:33 in the third. Red line. Stankoven. That pass is tipped behind the intended target. Miller works it back to Walker. Walker sends it in. Icing called on the Canes at 3:18. Dang it. Yeah, I did not really want overtime. Wanted to have a break between games. Rest my vocal cords a little bit. Face off. And the Canes saucer it to neutral ice. Hall has it. How was that? Wasn't offsides. Okay. By the far boards in front of the Flyers bench and a whistle at 3:05. What's this whistle for? I guess I should open the play-by-play. Otherwise, I got to try and listen, which I doubt they would say it anyways if I did. Man, the Canes have had so many chances here, too. Oh, great. They're showing Vladar, and the clock is ticking. Awesome job, DNT. Flyers get a call for icing at 2:57. Jeepers. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm hoping. Gotcha. Hello, Jerry. 2:52 to go. All right. 8:10 puck drop as expected. 9:10 Eastern. For the next game. Dump in by the Flyers behind the net. Come on, somebody score. That's kind of what the Flyers do because I wouldn't mind doing a game 5. This series has had good views. A red line dump in by the Canes to the near corner. Sent. Now Stahl sends it behind the net, but knocked away by the Flyers. And wait, they kept that in front of the crease to the near corner, and the camera did not follow. 2 minutes remaining in the third. Still trying to dig it out of this near corner. Back to the blue line. Long shot into the far corner. Sent behind the net. And, well, still in the far corner. They did pick up a shot. 34-15. Oh, minute and a half to go. The puck is still in the boards. And finally, the Flyers saucer it to neutral ice. Chatfield will pick it up. Didn't go far enough for icing. Pass to the far circle. Taken up by the Canes. Far circle towards the net. And off the boards into the near side. Skated out by the Flyers. Forster to the near circle. Gets it knocked away by Miller. Behind the net for Zegras. He's looking. He whiffed. He's against Walker. Walker puts him into the boards. Knocks him off the puck. The puck is sent out to the neutral ice, but it'll be picked up by Sanheim. Sanheim takes a hit. Sent out to the neutral ice. Picked up by the Canes. Dumped in over the blue line into the O-zone. 30 seconds. Saved by... Yeah, that was wide of the net. Oh, geez. So we're headed to overtime. I already see. Awesome. So much for my voice. Red line sent ahead by the Flyers. Behind the net. Canes only have 8 seconds to work with. 7, 6, 5, 4. Blake up the middle. Poke check at 1 second. Chatfield sent one, but that'll do it. We head to overtime. Intermissions are only 15 minutes, not 18 after regulation. And then they don't do the under 14, under 10, under 6 media timeout. They just do a under 10 ice repair. All right, I will have to put in the chat. Yeah, because this one won't even resume before I'm starting. I'll back my start time for that one to 6:10, but we're going to be late. I'll put a note in that. All right, come on. Edit. What is going on? Why can't I? Here. All right, so 8:10, but my live stream is not going to start then. I will go put a note in the chat. Oh, come on. Will be joining this game in progress. Hurricanes, Flyers heading to OT. Damn it. Oh well, nothing I can do. We'll get there when we get there. It'll be a tight turnaround. All right, I need to take a break though. We will get to that game as soon as possible. $33. It ended up being $36. Update. Yeah, we've had all 5-on-5 goals. So nothing. The PK has done it. Both teams are 0 for 3 on the power play. So yeah, PK has done their job. Yep. Yes. Yes. Sabres, Canadians, and Knights, Ducks overtime. So I'm not going to get a break between games. Sorry. Thank you. I would. Yeah, well, it's 18 now. 18 for regulation, and in the playoffs, it's 15. Yeah, but 18 between for the first and second intermission, and then 15 beyond regulation. Yeah, 15 is not a lot of shots, but they were effective. Yes, yes, tomorrow. Yep. Happy early Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day Eve. All right. 2-2. End of third period. Like, subscribe. Please help to grow my channel. Follow on Twitch. We will get to the Avs Wild as soon as possible, but we will stick it out for the end of this one. Sudden death overtime will reset the clock to 20 minutes. All right, I'm going to take a quick break. Vancouver. Yeah, Vancouver. Guest on the hockey. Oh, nice. Yep, less than 15. Yeah, what's up, Chance? Hope you're doing well. Thanks, Alex. Thanks, Dan C. Thanks, everybody. All right, I need to take a break, though. I'll be back. Let me find some music. Again, YouTube free rights. So no copyrighted music. Can't remember what I've played, but we'll go here. All right, thanks, everybody. All right, we are back. Oh, overtime. Still 150 according to TNT. Or in my case, HBO Max. All right, in the WNBA, the Lynx lead the Dream 52-37 at half. And Sky up 1-0 on the Fire. 9:44, just underway in the first quarter. The first ever, well, not the first. I don't know if they consider this a tie-in to the old Portland Fire franchise or not. And 27-21 Thunder over the Lakers, 139 in the first. I guess I should have left that up for you guys at the intermission. Apologies. All right, the music has been stopped, I'm pretty sure. Yes. Okay. Wait, did we have a penalty? No. I don't know what they were showing. Oh my gosh, sorry. I'm so far behind on the chat. Oh yeah, thanks, Chance. Man, okay, we're talking about the Devils and Philly. Sorry. If you do. Camden. Yeah, not tonight. Yeah, we'll get to the WNBA, but it's not going to preempt any more hockey games. I made a mistake last night. All right. Favorite game. Angles of Jankowski missing the wide open net. Yeah. All right, finally underway in overtime. Taken into the corner. We already... Oh, I thought we had a whistle. Nope. Now we do at 19:45.
Overtime gets underway.
Well, you got this experienced line for the Flyers out there. They get the face-off in the offensive zone, but you're thinking about guys that could have an impact for the Flyers. And Corner Martone, sometimes we forget already.
All right. I don't know what the whistle was for, but we're set again. Face off in the far circle. Canes take it out over the blue line, sent behind the net. Yeah, well, actually tipped into the netting above the glass. 1938, another whistle. No shots on goal so far. Oh, man, my nose is killing me. Glasses. Yeah, sorry, I don't watch baseball. That's true. I do score baseball games, but it's just whatever I get on ESPN Unlimited and Peacock. I'm not a fan of the game. Cubs and Sox are blacked out in the Chicago market, and I just don't follow. All right, another icing. Well, another whistle. This time it's icing on Carolina. Carolina's in white going right to left. Philly in orange going left to right. I'm having trouble scrolling here on my chat, too, to get to all these. Sorry, I forgot to take this down. Behind the Carolina net, near boards, and sent ahead. Glove down by Jarvis. Jarvis sends it around. Svechnikov behind the net, gets it back to Jarvis. Shot from the far side, rebound, and Canes take it back to the blue line. Broken stick on that last shot. Sent around behind the net. Blake goes down in front of And there was another shot from one side, from the far circle, and then from the near side. Neither, I guess one got on net. No, not yet. Another whistle at 18:30. I was trying to remember Zegras. Blake fell down right in front of Zegras, but I didn't see what caused it. I don't know what Vladar was doing. Oh, that shot was just high. That was a heat-seeking missile, I think. All right, they finally did count one of those as a shot on goal. Blast by what's his name again? Gostisbehere. Sent around behind the net again. Carolina trying to dig it out in the near corner. Centering pass. Hall couldn't get to it. They keep it in at the blue line. Gostisbehere sends it around to the far corner. Into the far side boards. Now sent behind the net. Looking. Nobody in the slot yet, though. Sent to the near side. Stan Coven. Drops it for Gostisbehere. Shot. Big rebound in the slot. Taken out by the Flyers. Saucer pass to neutral ice. Picked up by Nikishin. He sends it behind his own net. Up the near boards. Down the length of the ice. Actually dumped in. Nope. That was icing. It was all the way down. I thought it got tipped in. I think Robinson saying that's his fault for not getting to it and tipping it in. That was a nice kick save by Vladar on that last shot. Barkey versus Stan Coven. Back to the blue line and out. At the red line, Flyers dump it in. Sent to the neutral ice. Aho got tackled. No call. Bonk takes it to the red line and dumps it in. To the far boards. Jankowski trying to dig it out. Sends it behind the net to the near side. Bonk passes. They keep it in. Shot from the near circle. Don't know if that got through. That was by Luchenko. Robinson sends one wide, going the other way for the Canes. Puck is in the far boards, but they can't keep it in. The Flyers dump it in, and this will be whistled for icing on Philadelphia at 16:45. Yeah, thanks, guys. We're at 64. 6 more. Let's go T. No. I don't watch the NBA or baseball. I like the WNBA. Used to be a huge NBA fan, but it's been 20 years or more. Shot was wide from the point and taken behind the net. Let's see. Stahl got it. And now they take it out to the far circle. That is, I'm like totally forgetting everybody's name and number. Stahl takes it behind the net. I couldn't think of Ehlers, for God's sake. I've only said Ehlers about a dozen or two times. All right, finally the Flyers get it to the neutral ice, and it's going to be picked up immediately by Walker in the far circle. And dumped in. This might be icing. It is icing on the Canes. Jeez Louise. 16:01. Yeah, I know. They should be underway. Yep, 19:25 in, no score. I hate that I'm missing it. Yeah, this overtime's been tons of whistles. Yep. Favorite WNBA player? That's a good question. I'll have to think about it. Taken behind the net. I mean, yeah. Sent ahead into the near circle. Sent behind the net into the far corner. Back to the blue line. A dump in. Rebound behind the net. Flyers tried to center it. Taken away by the Canes. Out to Ehlers. Ehlers dumps it in from the red line. 15:20 to play in the overtime. And another whistle. For the love of God. Why so many dang whistles? As the Flyers pick up a shot on goal. Yeah, favorite WNBA player? That's an excellent question. Face off. Won by the Canes. Slavin to Chatfield, who dumps it in. Flyers send it up the near boards. 2-2 the shots in overtime. Slavin shot. Blocked. Slavin gets the rebound. Tips it. Aho off the Slavin shot. And he takes it, sends it back to Slavin. Slavin dumps it in. Aho behind the net. Nope. Pass didn't get through. Slavin keeps it in again, though. And it's sent out to the neutral ice. Chatfield sends it off the near boards, and it's dumped in. Might have been Walker. It's hard to see. All right, sent out. Now Hall with it. Centers it. Shot. Tipped. It's in. The series is over. Canes win 3-2 and sweep the Flyers. A shot up the middle. I think Vladar got a tip of it, but it ended up in the back of the net. Tough loss for Philly. Final shots 40-17. Blake, his fourth from Hall and Slavin. I'll have to think about my favorite WNBA player. Well, sorry, guys. Yeah, I'm going to have to skip the end of the chat. We got to get over to the Wild Avs as soon as possible. They are 8-0. I think they're the first team to go 8-0 in a, where the best of 7 was in the first round, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, Canes 3, Flyers 2, final. Oh, he tipped it. Yeah, he definitely tipped it, and it just went in inside the post. Tough break for Vladar. Canes win series. The handshake line in effect. Wait. Hey, it's been a minute. How's it going, man? Hello. Thanks for the chat. Also in Twitch. Thank you. Canes 3, Flyers 2, final OT. All right, that's going to do it. Got to end this one and get ready for the second one. Yep, went off the goalie's glove. Yep. Definitely agreed. Blake, all right, here, we'll do the visualizer, then I'm calling it. Not going to wait for the 3 stars. Says unassisted. I'm not sure why. They had assist initially. So they take it at the neutral zone, away from, yeah. Come on, that's an assist to Hall. I don't know why they took that away. Just a middle, right up the slot shot. Yeah, you're right. The red and black design is too dark without these little white highlights. But all right, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you being here. Hope to see you in Avs Wild. We'll stop this one and set that one up and get to it as soon as possible. Sinbin Stream signing out. Wishing you all the best. Have a great weekend. Have a great night. Hope to see you real soon. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.